a non-polar and non-polar hydrophobic interaction. Isoleucine, hydrocarbon, leucine, hydrocarbon interaction. So in this case, you have this one, the acidic, and you have the amide amino acid. So if you have something like this, sorry.
Done.
I have to check that one. Okay, if you have something like this is partially negative, this is partially negative. So in that case, it is capable of forming hydrogen bonds. So you have the OH here, and you have the OH and the carbonyl, oxygen, it forms hydrogen bond. Okay, this is for the glutamic acid as well as the asparagine, the amide and the amide. These are both amides as well as your acidic, which has also the carbon. The disulfide ligases, it forms a dimer. This is a disulfide bond. It is a covalent, so it is the strongest. Acidic gani o basic, it forms a ionic linkage, electrostatic attraction, salt ligases or ligases. Okay, serine and arginine. What is the structure? What is the precipitation of serine? Polar. What is argent? OH. Ang asparagine. Polar. But it has C and it has C double bond O. So what can it form? What can it form? So dapat, pag-answer niyo yung anak, multiple choice niya ang yapon ni ma'am, solve, analyze. Dapat kabalo mo sa iyang structure. Serine na IOH. Asparagine na siya C double bond O. And now siya C double partially negative, partially positive. So it is hydrogen. How can you answer that one if you have not mastered the structure? How can you master that one? Pagbutang ni ma'am, ibutang na ako ang 1 level 2. May nagbutang ako ng serine, ng asparagine, kay Morales na ng enerhiya. Nakuha niyo. This is not high school. This is college. Okay. How about this one? Ayun naman okay. Glutamic acid, acidic. Kini, basic. Basta ka-acidic o basic, ionic interaction. Kabaluman mo acidic, kaya maaman siya O negative. Basic and plus. Positive o negative, ionic, so ionic interaction. Did you get this one? Okay. So, kung daghan na kayo magtanday, you get globular. Pero, naapod sila replacement. Ang tanang polar na R groups na maalam mag-interact sila, mustay sila at the core, at the interior. Did you get it? Ang nasa gawas ng mga R groups, ang sama, polar. That's why ang globular proteins kay polar man ang naasa gawas. It is soluble in water. It can interact with water. Did you get it? No? So, inaana siya. That's why ang atong hemoglobin mudaroy sa atong bloodstream. Kaya ang nasa gawas ang carbon na polar. Okay, even the enzymes that we have, they are soluble in water. So you have here tertiary structure. An example is myoglobin. Ang myoglobin, actually it is not a pure or simple protein. Naa siya nasagol na dili siya amino acid. We have the heme group. That's why this is considered as a conjugated protein. But anyway, it has 153 amino acids. Daghan man the tanday-tanday. Tertiary structure. So grabe ang arduous interaction. So this is actually the one that carries oxygen in the muscles. That's why the whales, even if naa sila sa ilalim sa dagat, wala na yung oxygen, they can still survive and breathe because they have stored oxygen in the ovary, which is found in the muscles. Okay. So now let's move on to quaternary structure. One subunit, one tertiary, and another tertiary. Kung sa'yo naas gawas? Ardo. Napon ni siya, ardo. Mag-interact sila via the ardo. And you will now have the so-called quaternary structure. By the way, aha kami that happens sa ating cells. Aha ni that happens. Ang secondary, tertiary, and quaternary. There is, yes, a cytosol, but which part?
Cytoplasm.
No. It is the Golgi apparatus. Packing. Diba? Nigawas ng strand. Diba? Gawin mo na sa ribosomes. Ang dagan. The Golgi apparatus. Where there is folding, coding, packing, and introduction. Did you get it now? Okay. So, you could have dimer. Kung ang hemoglobin pila to, upat ka buo. No? It is a tetramer. So, you could have dimer. So, it is made up of 2 or more subunits. So, what is our hemoglobin? Hemoglobin is the one that carries oxygen in our blood. Okay. And hemoglobin has 4 subunits. 2 are the same, 2 are identical. So, in that case, we have 2 beta chain and we have 2 alpha chain. Ang alpha chain na to 141 amino acid. Ang atong beta chain is 146 amino acid. And again, it has an heme. So, dili siya purely amino acid. So, it is a conjugated protein. It is a conjugated protein. We have another one here, is human insulin. It has 2 chains. Okay? And what a chain here. And it simply shows that our disulfide linkage can be in the tertiary, can be within the chain. It can also be one subunit and another subunit. So in that case, the disulfide linkage can also be between or among some units. So why do we have this quaternary structure? No? It's because there is enhanced stability. There is genetic economy and efficiency, coordinated regulation of protein, and kung na-doubt ang isa, pwede na po makulihan ang one subunit. Okay. So, as a recap, how many structures? Primary, secondary, tertiary, primary, what do we have? The sequence of amino acid peptide bonds. What do we have for the secondary? Coiling, alpha helix, folding, beta helix. Kung sa man, it is between the carbon and oxygen and the amide hydrogen of the peptide bond of one and that of the other, but it is completed. Tertiary is the interaction between